Hey Tom, I just wanted to show you a few things here. I went ahead and squirted some PB Blaster down in the spark plug hole there because I did notice there's nothing wrong with the recoil mechanism here. It's actually, this is kind of binding up a little bit right in there. You know, it's just got a spot in there somewhere. So I got that PB kind of working to loosen things up a little bit, hopefully. And then also, here is what was inside of the gas tank, what came out first, and I'll dump it in here. This is a nice cleaned out jar. Let me dump this in here and kind of show you what was in here. Okay. And you can kind of see, it looks like there's water and rust and sediment. Also, in the carburetor, I just rebuilt this, cleaned it out. In this little sediment chamber, it did have a lot of debris, as you can see right here. Okay, all of this stuff was down inside of it. It's kind of hard to see on the cloth, but there's a lot of little debris stuff in there. All right, so here's what the gas looks like. Okay, so I don't know what all that is. It'll need a few seconds to settle, and the picture would be, or the image will really kind of show you what's happening there. But that's what was down inside of there. It looks like a lot of water, and it started running clear. So what I'll do is probably dump the rest of this gas into there. It'll give it time to separate. We'll be able to reuse the good stuff that'll be on the top of the debris and the water. Just got to let it settle down a little bit, and I'll be able to reuse most of it. So once I get the carburetor back on, I'm going to go ahead and also separate the fuel, like I said, and then we'll be able to get it running here. Hopefully, I topped it off with oil. It needed about a half a quart, I would say. And then we'll get it running up and hopefully kind of loosen things up, get that good oil sloshing around in there, hopefully loosen some things, and be able to salvage this, because it doesn't feel real good right now. But I think if we get it running, get it warmed up, get the oil flowing through there, might be able to save it. But anyway, we'll definitely get rid of whatever was in this gas tank. Probably would be a good idea to clean this out. But I'm just gonna drain out everything that's in there, and hopefully we'll be able to get away with not having to completely clean it out. But I'll flush it out as much as possible without removing the tank itself and doing it. We'll see. Okay, just draining out the rest of this. It's actually running out clear now, which is a good thing. I'm gonna get it all out of here, and then probably just wipe out the inside of that tank and blow it out. Try to get any debris that's left in there, get it out of there. And in the meantime, I'm gonna stick this carburetor back on. By the time I do that, hopefully this will be all drained out, and try to start it up and get her going. And also on here, the throttle plate is completely rusted. So I'm gonna put some PB Blaster WD-40 stuff on this and try to loosen it up. Didn't catch that when I was cleaning the carb. I saw it was a little rusty, but when I put it back together on the machine, it is completely locked up. So this thing just, it just got wet. It looks like it got flooded completely with water or something like that. I don't know what happened, but yeah, that's what it appears to have happened. Let me get this loosened up. Okay, I got that gas out. I don't know if you can see in here. Let's try to turn that light on. Yeah, that's looking pretty gnarly down in there. So I'm probably going to slosh around some cleaner down in there. I've got some muriatic acid that'll work on that a little bit, or maybe some vinegar.
Is a man God? Is he God?
Okay, I got a little muriatic acid down there, and it really broke that stuff up, so it looks much better. I'm gonna just kind of scrub around down in there with a clean towel and get that stuff out, and I'll neutralize it with some baking soda water and give it a final rinse, but that's looking much better now.
It's very clear.
Much better.
Homosexuality is immoral, and this is the consistent teaching of all the Christian. Although some people think he's just
okay, that's what came out of the tank. That's the muriatic acid and the rusty stuff that was in there.
If you like this clip and you want to watch another one,
let's
click right
see.
here. And if you want to watch the entire
Let's
podcast,
look down in there.
click right here.
Yeah, so much better. We'll go ahead and rinse that out real good.
If you're